Cult of the Lamp is a fantastic mix of cute and fiendish, blending together the roguelike and farm simulation genres to make one of the year's biggest games. The roguelike genre experienced its mainstream moment in 2020 with the release of Hades, a game that relied on equal parts skill and finding those broken combos of bonuses and buffs to bully bosses into submission. One of the undeveloped parts of Hades involved the redevelopment of the underworld itself, which added passive bonuses and furthering the story between Zacharias, the various NPCs. If you love the Hades, but you wanted more of these, you have to try the Cult of the Lamp. It's the perfect game for you. Developed by Massive Monster, Cult of the Lamp is a cult simulator game in which players take control of the lamp, who is reborn as a prophet for the eternity. No, it was the one who waits. Powered by their new god, the lamps has to build a flock of loyal cultists while striking on the crusades against the four bishops of the old faith, the religion that indicates his kind and impression the one who waits. By maintaining their cult's faith and tending to their earthly needs, the lamp not only gains the more but also learns more about the strange entity they serve. The obviously dark themes are balanced somewhat by the adorable art of style gameplay, with the wide-eyed lamp leading his following in ritual charting before suddenly levitating and presiding over a dark ritual where ichor flows from their blank eyes. Good. Time in the Cult of the Lamp is split every between the crusades and the cult management. The lamp has two main resources during his crusades: the melee weapons with a different strength and attack speed, and the curses that usually provide some sort of the ranged attack but frequently favor dropped from the enemy's recharge. The lamp will also randomly find tarot cards that provide extra buffs, such as an interesting attack speed or temporarily increasing their life during that run. Players will also have the option to switch out their weapons and curses randomly during the runs, with the benefit of the new weapons having a higher level and therefore a higher default strength. Like other logs, a good run often depends on a bit of the change. Players can unlock different types of weapons, as they are called crones, unlocking necromantic or vampiric variants of the weapons and the random. Often the key to good run will be getting a good weapon right at the start. While picking up stacks tarot cards will help with the runs, the cards themselves won't make up for a lucid draw or standing weapon. Such as I say, the Cult of the Lamp leans a little more on the skill that the Hades did. You could make just about any weapon in the Hades work with the right combinations of buff, but Cult of the Lamp doesn't have that big an advantage. It doesn't make beating the bosses in the Cult of the Lamp a little more satisfying when you do so with the unbuffed dagger, and the game isn't quite so punishing that you need a combination of the strong buffs to advance it. The other half of the Cult of the Lamp is the cult management system, which involves recruiting followers and using to collect more resources and simultaneously growing their religion's fervor. Your cult following is the biggest asset in the game. Not only do they provide the bulk of the grunt work back of your cult's commune, also provide the lamp with the faith needed to unlock the stronger weapons and abilities. A follower can even level up over the time, becoming more fervent and more useful for doing out the mission, retire rare supplies, or temporarily transforming into demons that accompany Lamp of Curses. There is a lot of work that goes into your keeping cult you're happy, I guess. Daily sermons must be delivered, meals must be made, and vomit and poop needs to be cleaned up lest disease rampant. Followers will also deliver random quests, which range from collecting supplies and specific area to pranking another follower by feeding them into a bowl of poop. If the cult's faith grows too low, dissident with the foreman, which will require either forcible re-education to stamp out disasters or a gold old-fashioned murder to slice doubters permanently. Players also have a variety of rituals. They can use their followers happy, ranging from the tanking from followers as opposed to brainwashing followers, using mushrooms to ritually sacrificing followers to gain new powers. It could be easy to call the Cult of the Lamp a game of concentrating ideas and mechanics that work together, but I feel it finds complementary ideas and mechanics that pair well together. The farm management mechanics are a much needed change to pace from the fast-paced roguelike combat, bringing a repetitive from the dark themes of Change Gods and Betrayal. It's a game that acknowledges the power of religion while simultaneously criticizing it by using satire to show the strengths and dangers of blind faith. The cute art style takes the edge of the game's dark themes and at the same time enhances the horror when the lamb followers are used unwilling pants or willing sacrifice their entities. So the verdict: the Cult of the Lamb has the potential to be next big indie hits. The cute art style and a comparison to Hades and Animal Crossing New Horizons will draw potential players in, but the game truly stands alone. It's the own experience with the intriguing story, a haunting score, and wood that grows more and more long you will stay with. The blend of gameplay styles also address some of the criticisms of both roguelike genre and the farm management genres. Runs are deliberately shorter, so players can spend more time at home instead, but the homestead isn't so much of a resource sink that players will feel they need to spend all the time cleaning up the campus instead of killing the enemy cultist. Cult of the Lamb expertly balances a number of different mechanics, themes, and gameplay styles to create a freshly good time, making the game a hauntingly fun escape. Thank you for watching. Bye.